Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome to Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma. For me, this is the grand rewind here, because if you've been sticking with me this long, you know that I have already played the first two in this game series. I played the Nonary games 999 and Virtue's Last Reward. And you definitely know that I actually started with Zero Time Dilemma. That was my introduction to the series, so I'm a bit backwards as far as the way the series goes. But I am super excited for this game because this game, unlike the other two, has a very different concept. It is not a visual novel. This game, instead of being a visual novel, tells the story like a movie, and then I get to make choices. Essentially, kind of like Heavy Rain, or like, like any of those like David Cage games. But, and here's the fun twist, you actually still do the escape rooms, which those are still fun. And I don't want to waste any more time. I'm excited to get back into it, so ladies and gentlemen, it's time to begin the final installment of the Zero Game series. Let's go. Coincide. Not coincidence, coincide. Oh, wow. Nevada Desert. Decom.
Hey, open up!
Ooh. It's happening already. Oh, this is the day Sigma got caught.
Shit.
Wait, no, that was December 25th.
What's wrong with you?
Someone's one-night mistake?
A mistake?
Oh!
Maybe Diana's.
This isn't the time for jokes.
Okay, they obviously all know each other. That's
I
Sigma!
guess. That helmet can't come off, can it?
Bye!
So creepy. I don't want it near me.
Whoa!
Where the hell did this thing come from?
So, as you may have noticed, this is not in visual novel form, so I will be talking...
Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here?
Impossible. This is a confinement room.
The bar's only open from the other side.
Nothing to do but ask whoever did this to let us out.
The mastermind's right there. That kid locked us up.
Why would he lock himself
He was
up?
the one who put these on us.
Oh, everyone's got a bracelet again.
It wasn't me.
Oh.
It talks.
Of course it talks! It's a person, obviously! I mean, like, actually, that's not obvious because of the giant helmet thing. There's Akane! Hi, Akane! Yeah, you may have noticed they have a very different visual style for this game than any of the others.
Life is simply unfair.
Ooh.
Don't you think? There are moments when a single snail can make a world go extinct.
Fuck snails, man!
Go extinct.
What the hell are you going on about?
Who are you?
I'm sure you'll determine that eventually.
Yup, we
Why
will.
are you doing this?
I require all of you to take part in a game.
A game?
With the fate of you, me, and the human race in the balance.
Oh, damn.
That.
Let's get started, shall we?
Oh, God. A single coin toss determines our fate. I'm not even kidding you.
Beneath my foot, there's a coin. One side of it is red, while the other side is blue. Which side of the coin is facing up? Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
You're free.
That's Junpei.
I promise that I will release all of you.
Ooh.
And what if we're wrong?
You won't lose. You'll have to stay in the game until at least 6 of you are dead.
What?
Ooh.
Let's go with blue.
It's red.
Right, red.
Oh
It's
God!
gotta be red.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
50 chance. The odds for each are the same.
Then we should vote. Wait! I can't believe you guys.
Kane's right. You just going to do what he says?
What do you think, Carlos?
Carlos?
You are the leader of this group.
Wait, why
I will
is he?
take your decision as everyone's final answer.
What are you talking about?
I'll let Carlos choose.
Pick red.
It's blue.
So what do you say, Carlos?
No, Carlos!
Don't answer him!
Oh. We're in our...
To choose, Carlos. You are that solitary snail.
Oh, God!
The world rests on your decision.
Oh. Time to decide. Okay, so... Okay, I gotta get a few things out here. So, this is the decision game. Instead of, like, the AB game, like we had in Virtue's Last Reward, we have different decisions that will change things. Okay, I'm gonna go into the menu real quick here. Oh, wow. Status. Oh, so this shows us who's still alive. Okay. No, okay. Okay, so I've got a pretty much just like not Zero. I keep saying that now. Pretty much just like Virtue's Last Reward, we have files, which I have none. Quest files, which I have none. And then the flowchart. Oh, I forgot that when I go to the flowchart, it changes. It goes back. I can't just view it whenever I want. But I'm gonna save here because this is literally my very first decision in what will be many different decisions. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 endings in this game. A lot less than last time, but still, well, not a lot. It's like 2 less than last time. But anyway, like, there's a good number of them, and as you may have noticed, like, I'm gonna try and, like, you know, comment when I can, but the story plays out. It goes forward, and I don't know if I can pause the story. Like, if I have big thoughts on things, I may pause the story. If I can, I'm not sure if I will be able to. That's something we're gonna find out. But either way, I have to choose red or blue. I have to choose red or blue. So, the very first time I played this game, I accidentally chose the right thing, and I saved everyone, and so I am gonna leave it up to fate again, because if I keep pushing left or right, it just alternates. So I'm gonna close my eyes and just keep pushing until I feel I'm ready. Here we go. Blue! We're gonna choose blue. I don't know if blue is good or bad, but we're choosing blue. Your choice has been made. Oh, God. I don't remember if this is a good or bad choice.
It's blue.
Blue. It is blue! Oh my God!
So, who was it who said it was red again?
Haha.
Well done, Carlos.
Are you some kind of clairvoyant?
It was just luck. I had a 50% chance. It's not too hard to get it right.
I love Carlos.
Hold on a sec. Okay, sure, you lucked out with your guess. But what if you had gotten it wrong?
What does it matter? Everything worked out fine.
So, are you going to make good on our deal?
Fear not. I'm a fair person. I promised to release you, and I shall. But before that, I apologize, but you must all sleep.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Oh.
Why would we forget?
I wonder. Pleasant dreams.
Oh, God. I really like Zero in this one. Because that is... Yep, everybody's asleep.
I know. You're...
So Carlos knows something important. The Salt and Pepper War! Oh no! Payoff. Ha! Wow. I got it right. I actually got it right. And that's the thing, is that, like, I knew which was the right answer, but that's why I didn't want to just pick it. I wanted to see what my chances were. And this is exactly what happened during my first playthrough. I got this ending, because this is an ending.
Hey, hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh?
What is it?
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
I suppose we might have.
Coin.
Huh?
Nothing. I just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling.
So they're remembering bits and pieces of it.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
That's Q. Q is my favorite character in this game. You'll find out why later. I love this kid. This kid is awesome. But, yeah. Yeah, that's our first ending, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah! Woo! Yeah, hooray! So yeah, we got our first ending. The ironic thing is that this is literally exactly what happened the first time that I played this game. The very first time I played this game, I chose blue and was like, oh good, I did a good thing. Hooray! Everything is fantastico. But I just thought it was funny that I got the same outcome again, but I'm gonna go back and of course I'm gonna get the actual ending here, so be right back everybody. Well, the actual start to the game, I should say. Haha. CQD and 1. Hooray! Now, yeah, holy crap! That 100% is one of the endings! That is 100% like one of the endings! And I got it in 11 minutes! Holy crap! Oh. Okay, so you may have noticed a pattern here. Now it's time to choose whose fate you will follow first. Select a team to continue the story. Oh. Where's the flowchart? Okay. So the flowchart starts here. Number cleared 4 of 6. What's number cleared? Oh. Oh. And then these branch into other paths here. Okay. Coincide. Everyone finds themselves locked in DCOM's containment room. The mysterious Zero announces the decision game will begin with a coin toss. If they get it wrong, at least 6 people will die. Oh, whoopsie. Ooh, okay. So, I actually think I'm gonna go back here And I'm literally going right back to that choice I made before. I want to see if I can... Oh! Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Oh! Oh, okay, so I can pause it at any time just by doing like a memo or something. Let me see if... I want to see if during scenes I can do things. Okay, so I can only skip if I've seen it before, which is good.
It talks!
Okay, yeah, so I can look back. I can go to my files. Okay, or I can just go straight to save. Return to the game without saving. Yeah! Memo, what is up do? Up does nothing. Okay, so I'll probably just go into memo whenever I feel like I need to talk about something, like when someone says something or something. Or, oh, okay, I can just go to the... If I go to memo, I think that's better, because then we can still see what's going on. I'll either go to memo, or I will go to, like, the flowchart. Or not the flowchart, just, like, the menu. But, yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of getting my bearings now, because during this game, like, you know, I'm definitely going to be, like, listening a lot more than others, but I'm also going to need to be reacting as well. So, yeah, we're going to... Oh, I'm just so excited to get back into it. But we're going to go ahead to the bad decision. And bad choice this time, guys. Your choice has been made.
It's red.
No, Carlos. No, it's not. Oh, no.
See? Told you it was blue.
Damn it, Junpei.
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong!
Carlos.
What were you thinking?
Hey, wait a second. Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. The person who started it is...
So, what now?
You should know already. You were wrong, so the game continues.
Yes, it
Until
does.
6 people are dead, huh?
At least 6. It's possible there may be more than that.
Why don't we hurry and get this over with then?
Before you begin, I'm going to need all of you to go to sleep.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Forget? But why?
There's no point to telling you now. You won't remember anything in a moment. Pleasant dreams.
So something that's important to note, beyond like, it's a huge change in art style from the first 2 games, but not only that, something that's really important to note is that we have a lot of new characters. Ooh. Ooh, a lot of cool stuff here. Warning, do not press the button. Uh-oh. Yeah, there is a shit ton of death in this game, by the way. This game has more brutal deaths than any of the others. Like, literally. I should probably mention that this game, while, you know, produced by Spike Chunsoft, was not developed by them. They actually handed the title over to someone else.
Carlos!
Hmm?
Akane.
Hello. Oh.
Bastard! What the hell's going on? You brought all of us here!
No! It's not me!
Then Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric. No need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira?
I wonder what this is.
Give it up, Diana. It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her.
So, Phi and Sigma, like, if you remember from the last game in Virtue's Last Reward, they have come back in time from way far in the future, having jumped to all their multiple timelines, because basically what we've got here is that Phi and Sigma have traveled back in time to try and stop the spread of Radical 6. That's what they're doing here. Radical 6 spread from this facility somehow. We learned that in Zero Time Dilemma. God, I keep saying that. In Virtue's Last Reward, the second game. That's where we learned that. Now, what's important to note is that there are a lot of new people. Let's see. We have a group that's completely new people, which, once we see them again, I'll point them out. But this new group that we have here, we have Diana, who is on the screen right now. Diana is new. And then Phi and Sigma, who... Sigma is, he is his future self. Because if you remember what happened in the ending of Virtue's Last Reward, Sigma spent 60 years, like, working on, like, you know, a cure for Radical 6 and all, and, like, developing quantum physics and things like that, so that he could travel back in time to his young body to be at this event to try and stop Radical 6. Basically, he is the mastermind of Virtue's Last Reward, come here to try and stop a horrible future. And of course, Phi is with him because she also was there, and therefore they needed her to also have memories of everything that's going to happen in the future. So yeah, we're here to try and stop a horrible event from taking place. Or at least that's what they're doing here. Diana is just trying to survive. I like Diana. She's pretty cool.
I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet?
That's what it was called a year ago. Right, Akane?
Junpei.
And then Akane and Junpei. Yup. Very different character designs from the original. Here's the thing. This is what I first saw. This is what I saw first. And then, like, everyone else saw, like, you know, what they look like in 999 and Virtue's Last Reward. So this is kind of what I started with. So for me, it was a bit jarring to go backwards from this is very anime stylish to before was a more realistic anime style, which is, you know, yeah, it's still anime-ish, but I mean, much more realistic. But this was very much going for a visual style, obviously. And yeah, in this game, it's only been a year since Junpei started looking for Akane. He is not Tenmyoji yet. Like, you know, the point where he spends years and years looking for her. But we will get to that point, you know, pretty soon. You're going to find out exactly how he became Tenmyoji in Virtue's Last Reward. Until then, there's a lot of tension between those two. I don't think they're going to be talking about having sex or drowning anytime soon. Uh-oh.
Good morning. How
Hi.
are you feeling?
Who's this?
I am Zero,
Hi, Zero.
the second Zero.
Oh, right, because we had Zero the third.
Second?
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording,
Oh, good.
so don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them. I'd like to tell you an old story.
Oh, God, here it is.
17 years ago, on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left. Along the way, she bumped into a senior citizen she saw every day. Surprised to see her, they asked, "Why did you come this way today?" This was her reply. Because there was a snail.
Fucking snails.
Discovered a few hours later.
Oh.
Murdered.
Oh.
They found her in some bushes along the left path.
Oh.
Sometimes, life is simply unfair.
Yes, it is.
Don't you think?
Fuck snails,
What the hell
man.
is all this nonsense?
It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment, only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter 50 meters below ground.
Wait, what?
As you can see,
Ooh.
this place is divided into 3 sections. Carlos, Akane, and Junpei. You 3 are in Ward C. You will henceforth be referred to as C-Team.
This is C-Team, everybody. So we've got Akane, Junpei, and Carlos, which you guys don't know much about Carlos yet. Carlos is, again, like, a lot of the new people in this game are some of my favorite characters, but I love the fact that they're mixing in old with new. Because we have Akane and Junpei are playing another death game, but a different type. Because think about it like this. Akane was, you know, the first Zero in the first game. But this time she is not Zero, she is a participant. An actual participant. Which means that she's gonna have to work a lot harder to not die. And Junpei is Junpei. We remember Junpei, both as himself and as Tenmyoji. He is smart, crafty, and will do whatever it takes to make sure the people he cares about survive, which is kind of horrific in some cases, because he is willing, we've seen he's willing to let people die, especially in, like, Virtue's Last Reward. And then we have Carlos, which you guys don't know much about yet. All I will say is that he's a firefighter. He's a firefighter, he's basically an American hero, in my opinion. So, yeah, hooray for the American hero.
Your leader shall be Carlos.
Yay, Carlos!
Next is Q, Mira, and Eric. You are located in Ward Q. Your name will be Q-Team.
Hooray!
As evidenced by the name, the leader is Q.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. Ward D is where the 3 of you are. Diana is the leader.
Yep.
That makes you the D-Team.
And the one thing I will say is that I like that all of the leaders of the teams are new people. Like, it's not Phi or Sigma, it's not Akane or Junpei, it's Carlos, Diana, and the mysterious little boy with the weird helmet, Q. Which, we're gonna get to know all of them pretty quick here.
You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes.
Ah.
Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Oh, wow.
Memory erasing drugs?
As a result, you'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. But you will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
Ooh.
What?
The bracelet has an additional function. A watch.
Oh, it's actually a watch.
Inside simultaneously will display the time.
12:10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to welcome a new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X.
The X door.
This X door is a hallway with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground. There's no other way out. The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it.
Ooh.
6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies.
Ooh. Yeah. Holy shit!
In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
This is bullshit.
One caveat. The door remains open for only 30 seconds.
Ooh.
Once that passes, it will automatically close and never open again.
Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, this game is just as twisted as I remember. Oh, man.
With this information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people?
What? That's a big thing to jump to?
I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
Huh?
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room? The team names of your newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor. Choose the team you've decided to eliminate. Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes.
Oh shit!
The group of 2 or more votes will lose. Every member of that team will be executed.
Holy shit! This is high stakes already. We just started.
Let us begin. This is the decision game, a game of fate.
Oh shit!
The lives of you, me, and the human race hang in the balance.
Well, now I get to choose a team! Holy crap! So I'm gonna check the flowchart real quick here because, yeah, this is where we are. Yeah, I can't go in any of those. And that's what, like, it looks like... Whoopsie. It looks actually, if I'm right, it looks like each segment here is actually like its own, like, flowchart. Because we're all gonna have to make choices and see who lives and who dies. Okay, so I'll start with Carlos, go to Q, and then Diana. Because I like going in order. Oh, wow. Each image you see is a story fragment. Only one is available to you now, but more will unlock as the story unfolds. Select any unlocked fragment to continue the story. Okay. When you are unsure of how to control something in-game, press R2 for control guides. Okay. So yeah, so this is the only one that's available to me right now, so I have to choose it, but... yeah, it's the same with all of them. Okay. So, this was the one thing that was difficult for me last time when I first played this, was all of this, because this does not accurately show where you are on the flowchart, which makes it difficult to go in order. Like, for example, let's say, like, I want to choose this route, and go, like, this route here. Like, let's say I want to do that. I have no idea... oopsie. I have no idea which of these is going to lead there. So, I have a sort of a semblance of an idea, and I'm going to try and do it as best I can. But I do kind of want to stay on one path, like I did in the other ones, with, like, certain, like, you know, like, flowchart paths, and not go at random. Because when I first played this, I was like, oh, I will pick this one, and then over here I'll pick this one, and I'll do this one here. And I just kind of did whatever came to mind, because I had no semblance of trying to tell a cohesive story. So now I'm trying to tell a cohesive story, so let's go here first. Select this fragment to jump to. Yes! Let's do it! Execution C? Oh, right, because we're, we have to choose who we're gonna execute. That's the decontamination room. The control room. Power room. The infirmary. The pantry.
So this is the last room.
Yes.
The rec room.
We've checked everywhere we could.
Okay, so I got a map.
Just as Zero said, huh? There's no way to get out, except by opening the X door.
50 minutes left until the vote deadline.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
How can we not? If we refuse, C-Team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
But
Hey, do you think this could be part of the experiment?
I'm gonna let again, like, I'm just gonna cut in, but something that's important to note here. So, shoot, now I've lost it. What was I gonna say? Because, oh right, in all of the other games, there was a possibility of everyone surviving. There was a way for everyone to survive the game. In this game, Zero Time Dilemma, there is almost no chance of everyone surviving apart from that first ending that I got. If the game itself commences, we all die, it looks like. At the very least, like, you know, that's where most of the paths go. There is a way for everyone to survive, but it's difficult to find, and I'm gonna try and find it for you again, like I did the first time I played.
DCOM's whole psychological test.
Nope.
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yeah.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping, and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
Oh wow, he'd gone morbid.
if only there was a way to contact someone on the other teams.
Why would you need to reach them? What, you're planning on begging them not to vote C-Team or something?
Well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
What do you mean?
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I get it. Maybe C-Team could vote for D-Team, D-Team for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
And that'd make it a 3-way tie. And no one would have to die?
But how do we make sure they know to do it?
This is a good plan they've come up with. Let us hit the door.
Mira! Eric! Diana!
Phi! Sigma! Can you hear us?
It's not working.
No shit.
Damn it.
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
Ooh.
Huh? Morphogenetic field?
And the funny thing is like, I know what that is now. When I first played, I was like, well, what is this? What the fuck is that? And now I'm like, ooh. But the thing is that I almost feel like he's kind of being an asshole. Because, last time it only worked between those two, not between anyone else. So, yeah, not so good. Plus maybe she could contact Santa. I'm not even kidding you. That would be awesome if Santa came to our rescue.
Let the game end where I treat 2. What's this supposed to mean?
The game will end, and something about 2 people? I guess the tough part is figuring out treat. If it's like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward or a gift or something.
Or it's an
It
anagram.
could also mean treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, anyone know what this thing could be?
A box?
What's inside of it?
Maybe some kind of a white smoke.
Huh.
Tamate Bako?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Urashima Taro, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
This label says Force Quit box.
Ooh.
What's that?
Looks
Important.
like there's a keyboard.
There's probably a password that goes there.
Yeah, the Force Quit box, like I had theories of it when I first was playing the game, and it's just like, oh, Force Quit, what could that mean? Maybe that we all get to leave. Getting the Force Quit password would probably be important.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
But what, though?
Okay.
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Wait. You really think Zero'd put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything.
Well, we know about the Force Quit box now. Oh.
So, what now?
Possibly figure out
What
how
can
to
we
not
do?
die?
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
Junpei,
No, we still have some time.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be the leader here.
I actually really like Junpei in this game because it's a stark contrast to how he was in 999 and Virtue's Last Reward, because he is very antagonistic in this one. In the other two, he wasn't as much, but in this, he's very antagonistic because he's in another death game. He's in another death game with the woman that he loves. Like, you know, her life is hanging in the balance. Yeah, he's gonna be a lot more ruthless in this game.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway? Do you guys have any ideas?
It's because of a fucking snail. Zero said it. Fuck snails, man. Snails fuck up everything. Okay, what you at? Oh wow, we're actually gonna get to figure stuff out. Oh cool. Who is Zero?
Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask, who is the second Zero instead?
Then that means there has to have been a first one, right?
Yeah, there is.
It's Akane!
Sorta. I brought it up earlier. A bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before. It happened last year. Akane and I were trapped somewhere.
Oh, they reference the other games, but they don't say exactly what, which is great because then you can go back and play the other games, and that's the thing is that this is why when I played 999, I didn't know Akane was Zero, but I'm picking up on little like hints in this one. Oh, it's so cool!
The person responsible back then was named Zero.
but I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
It's gotta be connected.
Just, please, believe me.
I do, because she was the first Zero.
She's right.
But they didn't want to let Carlos know she was the first Zero because then he wouldn't trust them, which is very important.
Why is Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right? This decision game or whatever.
With the fate of mankind on the line.
So it's true.
Do you know something, Akane?
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die. 6 billion people will.
Yep.
So what Sigma said back then up in DCOM was...
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth. Have you ever heard of the term reverie syndrome?
Reverie?
What causes it is unknown. Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli.
What?
I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
Hey, hold up. How does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
I don't.
Huh?
A crisis.
I don't remember this.
Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
Reverie syndrome.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, kinda.
Ooh. What is your relationship? Tell him about the elevator. Please mention the elevator.
Akane Kurashiki. Junpei Tenmyoji. You're both Japanese, right?
Yes?
And you both lived in Japan when you were kids. You even went to the same school. So you're childhood friends.
Who told you that?
Sigma. He mentioned it back in DCOM. We all lived in close
Ooh.
quarters in that facility for 5 days. Information spreads fast.
And Sigma knows because he is future Sigma, old man Sigma. He's old man Sigma from, like, 60 years in the future. And he knows because Akane told him, which is important.
So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The decom experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No, we didn't.
They signed up
We
separately.
did this on our own.
Wait, you're telling me you guys just happened to bump into each other at decom?
It wasn't a coincidence. It was inevitable.
He's been looking for Akane since the first game.
Circus?
I didn't mention it before. I kind of really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us 500,000 if we joined up.
Huh. Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
Ha!
A what?
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one?
Yep.
You faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. They're pretty good at telling me which path has death at the end.
Ooh. This is already so interesting. They are giving us so much information, and it's coming a little quickly, but oh, we're running out of
You hear
time.
something?
Over there.
Gab!
Where did you come from?
Oh, it's a puppy!
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
Yes, he did.
Does that mean it's connected to the surface?
I don't think so. A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
That's true.
So he came from another ward then.
It's too dark, I can't see anything. But Ward Q is down that direction, right?
It would be, yeah.
Think you can fit in there, Akane?
No, there's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. He should be able to fit through then.
Wow. Yeah, and the funny thing is, I get why they're both kind of bitter towards each other. Because here's the thing. Junpei has kind of been being an asshole because basically Akane left him behind at the end of the first game. And now that he's found her again, he's being kind of salty because, she probably hasn't explained anything, probably hasn't told him why she left or why she did anything. And he isn't saying anything to anyone because he doesn't want her to get get arrested because she did technically kidnap people. So, yeah. Their relationship's kind of on the rocks right now, but that'll change. That will change. We just need to find an elevator! Oh, God. Oh, that joke will never be old for me. Oh, I still don't know whether they're having sex or drowning. But either way, it's gonna be awesome.
Hey, Mira! Eric!
No answer, huh?
Hey, Gab. Did they steal you away from decom too?
But why the dog?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero do us any favors?
Well, yes, because the
Hold
dog...
I think I got an idea that may work. This case, it holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It's empty.
Did that bastard Zero take the meds?
I still think this could work. We can use it.
Yep, you can write a
Wait a
message.
sec.
See, Carlos is really smart because he's like, oh, let's write stuff
Beer
down.
coaster and a pen.
I found them on the counter of the bar.
Oh, there's something written on it.
Oh, I did that.
Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Oh! You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Yep.
Cross your fingers he can get to Q-Team.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we...
Okay, so C-Team, which is me, has to vote for D-Team. Good, because if I forgot to do that and voted for the wrong team, that would be bad.
We don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
Go after the food, puppy. Go, puppy, go!
What did you throw?
Cheese. Picked it up with the coaster. Was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too?
God damn it.
Maybe next time he comes back, he'll be a hot dog. It was a joke.
The look on his face! Oh god, it's so horrible. Oh, it's so horrible, but like, just the look on Carlos's face. Just like, you fucking moron. Oh, I am already having too much fun.
Five minutes left.
Gotta make our choice here.
Gab's not come back.
Let's just vote, Carlos. Like I said, if we forfeit...
I know!
Hey, there's one thing we can do.
Oh god.
What is it?
You remember what you wrote on the Gab letter?
The what?
The message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver? C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team.
Yeah? So what?
So, vote for Q-Team instead.
What? Junpei, you can't be suggesting... If we do that, they'll end up with 2 votes and...
Yep, Q-Team will be out. Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D-Team, and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second. 6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter. Those are the rules of the decision game according to Zero. Balancing the votes won't do us any good.
Oh,
We'll just
man.
end up falsely prolonging someone's death.
Junpei.
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Come on, Carlos, vote for Q-Team.
No, you can't!
And you know, here's the thing. After playing 999 and Virtue's Last Reward, it's weird, but like... Yeah, you can definitely tell this game was written by someone, by like not the original team, because they have made Junpei a little too... what's the best way to describe it? He's a little too bloodthirsty. He's a little too willing to let people die. And granted, he's in an extreme situation, and we know what he defaults to in extreme situations, which is just take care of myself and my own. But still, for him to suggest that, it goes a lot against his previous established character, at the very least from 999. But it hints more toward Ten Myoji, which is where he eventually ends up. So, yeah, it actually is a really interesting parallel. Oh, here it is. Time to decide. Ooh. I was told that I need to vote for D-Team. And as you know, as I've mentioned before, I still have my faith in humanity. Maybe it wavers a bit from time to time, but definitely, I am supposed to vote for D-Team, right? Yes, I'm supposed to vote for D-Team. I wonder if... Oh god, like if I vote for... I wonder if like I could still make the same thing happen just by making other people vote different things. But either way, I don't want to mess it up. Okay, voting for D-Team.
Your vote has been accepted.
I was worried you weren't going to do it, Carlos.
Oh no.
You'll see, Akane. Just because we did what we said we would doesn't mean this will work. Hell, we don't even know if our note reached the other teams or not. And even if it did, there's no guarantee they did what we asked. 2 possibilities will come out of this. The 3 members of D-Team will die.
Or it's our heads on the chopping block.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate.
Because they will be dead.
One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made.
Ah!
All members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
Okay, so normally we wouldn't remember about, you know, like, this whole thing of, like, who we voted for, but it looks like this time he's gonna let us. Okay. So, C-Team, yeah, that's all we can do for them, so we'll go to Q-Team next. Whee! Execution Q. But yeah. The prep room, decontamination room, so they have both of those. Whoa, the quantum computer dome. The pod room, interesting. Ooh, the bio lab.
This is weird. There should be another room around here somewhere.
Let me see it! Hey!
Shut up!
Hey.
He's got the right to see it too.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, I love that kid. Okay. Yeah.
It's pretty pointless to hang out here kicking our heels. Let's go back to the lounge.
Yes, the lounge. Open boob lady. Yeah.
What is this?
Let's inhibit the virus.
That's weird.
Maybe someone's gonna remove or control some kind of virus.
Virus? What virus?
Her boobs jiggled a bit, which is odd, but...
About the vote? What will we do?
Don't ask me.
But if we don't do it, doesn't that mean we'll die?
Yes.
Yeah. Even if C-Team voted for D-Team, and D-Team did the reverse, if we refuse, then we get 2 votes against us automatically.
I just want to mention the fact that she's wearing, like, next to nothing. She's wearing, like, a runner, like a running, like, outfit, like she's gonna go out for a jog, except for she's wearing a jacket that does not fit her, and her boobs are huge. Preemptively, I am going to mention that, yes, this game does follow the trend of big-boobed ladies often tend to do asshole things. But at the same time, Mira does actually break from that formula. What's funny is that, yeah, she does sometimes do some pretty, like, you know, horrible things, but most of the game, I don't have a problem with her. She's an interesting character, and I like what happens. But, like I said, I'm going to try and, like, keep, from what I remember, like, to a minimum. But I do remember some important things that we will discover later. But yeah, I like her. What doesn't make sense is that why is she with a dweeb like Eric? Eric is kind of a nut. So, yeah. And I love Q, because Q is tiny and adorable.
And Q-Team would be killed.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true if this game is for real.
So you're saying it's a joke?
Don't you think that would make a whole lot more sense? The DCOM staff will probably pop through that door over there yelling surprise.
I get it! You're right.
No!
And him being here makes sense now.
No!
I bet that means you're part of the whole surprise.
No!
No!
Come on. Take off that helmet.
He can't.
Can't.
Huh?
I said I can't take it off.
Damn, Brat. Stop bullshitting me.
Stop! Stop! You'll break my neck!
Leave him alone, asshole!
It's really on there.
Wait. I see something on the side of this thing.
Ooh. A button. With a code.
Isn't it a password input?
Does that mean the helmet comes off with the right numbers?
Or maybe his head'll explode.
Ah!
Hey!
Yeah, no!
Really? Who are you?
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh.
I woke up and I was here.
Are you saying you have amnesia?
Maybe.
I really like the voice of Q. Whoever is playing Q, I genuinely feel bad for this little kid.
Could I ask you something?
What?
Okay, yeah, now we're gonna get the same questions. Who is Zero?
I was wondering, who is Zero?
Oh, come on! Stop playing. You know everything, don't you?
I told you, I don't...
So you're gonna stick with the idea that this isn't some big surprise?
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
Oh.
If this isn't a joke, then things are really serious.
Yes!
Then you're saying one of the teams is actually going to be executed?
Yes!
But why would someone do that?
Because they're
Zero
evil!
said, it's a game.
So then he's a psychopath.
Yes!
This Zero guy's probably off somewhere enjoying seeing us freak out.
Yeah, probably.
He could be that serial killer in the news.
That's that Heart Ripper, yeah?
Yeah.
Rumor is they killed 18 people, all in the past few years.
March 15th, 2026. The body of a young female was found in a park in Roseville. The victim's name was Virginia Bailey, age 28. The chest was ripped open and the heart entirely removed.
Whoa.
It happened again on May 22nd, 2026. The body of a male was found in a trash can near a residence in Sacramento.
Oh, jeez.
The victim's name was Jeffrey Foray, age 37. His body was just like Virginia's, with the heart completely gouged out. 2 months later, on July 29th...
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you have amnesia or something?
Why do you know all this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I knew.
Yeah, Q has this, like, encyclopedic knowledge. It's not like memories, and that's what makes it interesting. Because here's the thing. There are different types of amnesia, which every game made by Spike Chunsoft has 3 things, like, you know, like, that are very common between them. They have one person who always has amnesia, which happened in the case of, I think, pretty much all of the games in the Zero Escape series. It happened in their Danganronpa series as well. There were a couple of characters that had amnesia. And the 3 things is bracelets. Like, not all the games had bracelets, like, especially not the Danganronpa games, until you get to the 3rd anime, which also had bracelets. There are always, like, similar patterns with this company. But yeah, the thing is that when you have amnesia, sometimes there is specific types of amnesia where you don't remember, like, you know, things about yourself, but you remember things like, you know, like knowledge and things you may have memorized. So, for some reason, this kid has encyclopedic knowledge of this event, and later some other things. Why he has this knowledge, I'm not quite sure. I don't remember, so we're gonna find out.
You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, where are we?
I was wondering, where are we?
Weren't you listening to Zero earlier? We're 50 meters underground in a bomb shelter.
I know that, but where exactly?
I doubt we're very far from DCOM. Decom. Dwelling for the cohabitation of Mars.
We're at the Mars site. The Mars site where very few people died and where Radical 6 was spread to the world. This is where we learned, in Virtue's Last Reward, where Radical 6 started. So somewhere in this facility is Radical 6.
So, it's an experiment to see if we could survive on Mars?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. We all lived together in that compound for 5 days.
C-Team and D-Team were there too.
Oh, and there was a dog. It was incredibly old. I think his name was Gab.
But not you. You weren't there. It's very suspicious.
Oh, what were they testing for?
Psychological data, mostly. It was a closed environment for a group of people for an extended period of time. So how would that mess with the subjects mentally?
Huh.
That was what they were trying to investigate.
Oh, what made you sign up?
Tough question. It seemed like it'd be kind of fun, I guess.
Huh.
Eric?
I joined because Mira wanted to.
That's it?
Well, maybe not entirely.
No, that's entirely. See, he's kind of like a dog. He just kind of follows Mira everywhere.
Mira? Eric? What's going on between you two?
Going on? Well...
Are you in love?
Idiot! No, we're not!
We're not?
Well, we're not, but... Wait, what?
Eric? Eric, you done fucked up. Eric, you done fucked up.
You know, I've been trying to figure something out for a while. What is this thing?
It's a box.
Maybe it's a gift from Zero.
Why?
So, what, you think there's assorted teas inside?
Well, maybe.
Gifts don't have to be a good thing, do they?
That's the point.
Hey, what the hell? It's some kind of bomb!
Bomb?
And Q is just like, I will shake the box. What could be in it? It's maybe a kitty. Are you alive in there, kitty?
I don't think it is. Oh, something's on the back. I think this is upside down. So this would be the front.
Okay, so the box doesn't seem very heavy if Q can lift it.
Look, there's also a keyboard.
Looks like you're supposed to input a code of some kind.
And if we get it right?
Then something will be forced to end?
But what?
Maybe... your life.
What was that sound?
It came from that way.
Let's go!
Yes, there's a strange noise in this facility of death. Let's go investigate. Hello, Gab.
You came through the vent. It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Why don't you go in?
I can't.
Just do it, will ya?
See?
The helmet!
You didn't have this stupid thing on your head.
Hey, check this out.
There's something inside the case.
Is that a coaster? Oh, there's something on it. Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team.
Which it did.
So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
What does this mean?
Don't you get it? They're saying to spread the votes.
Yay!
Huh? Spread?
I get it. If each team ends up with 1 vote each,
the whole thing is a tie and no team will be executed.
Yep.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, now we have a plan. Let's do it.
But wait.
Why should we wait?
Well, what if this message hasn't been delivered to D-Team yet?
You're right. The position of this vent does imply it only connects towards C. I doubt Gab's made his way toward D yet.
We need to figure out how to notify D-Team then.
Hold on a sec.
There's actually something I really like about this team. No one has suggested that this may be a trap or something. Literally, they're like, hey, this is a good plan so that everyone can live. Let's work toward that. And I like that. That's actually really good.
I'll get a pen and cheese. There was some at the bar, right?
A pen?
And cheese?
Ugh, there's some loud scratching. Q team, got it.
That should do it.
What exactly are you doing?
We's going to the prep room.
Oh, I get it. If Ward C and Ward Q have connected vents,
then Q and D are probably connected as well.
Probably.
Yep. We just need to take the cheese and...
Go, little puppy, go! Go!
It's all on you, Gab.
Think it'll work?
I hope so.
I'm sure it will.
What is that on top of his helmet? Is that rust or is that marks from, like, a scuffle or something? I'm really not sure.
5 minutes until the deadline.
I wonder if Gab made it to Ward D or not.
Even if he did, who knows if Diana will vote the way it says in the note.
What? You think she'll betray us?
It's not outside the realm of possibility.
It's true.
I don't even want to consider the alternative.
Which is?
That the whole letter from C-Team is a trap.
Trap?
They could have written it, but maybe Carlos is planning to vote for Q-Team instead.
Hey, wait a minute now. That's not good. At all.
Nope.
You said it. If I'm right, then we need Diana to do the opposite of what it says.
What? But...
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
I am pausing right here real quick to say that the voice of the announcer in this game is the same voice as Lotus from 999. And that's why, like, in 999, I was kind of like, oh, I like her voice, because I recognize it as the computer voice, which is an odd place to place it. But this game was actually recorded in English before 999 was, because that was an enhanced port that came out after this game. So, yeah, she is also the ADR, or, like, you know, the voice director for all these games.
The vote has to be decided by the leader, but...
What should we do?
We don't have time for a committee.
Then we'll just have to use force.
What?
Wait!
Oh. Oh shit, who am I supposed to vote for? Oh, I forgot! Oh no! Can I go back to the log? Oh. Shit, I can't go back further. Oh crap. Who am I supposed to vote for? Oh, I'm supposed to vote for C-Team. I remember now. I remember. Good things. Yay, my choice has been made. I actually completely forgot who I was supposed to vote for. I feel kind of stupid.
Your vote has been accepted.
Oh joy, thank you.
Following the note, huh?
Yes, I am.
I guess it's fine. It's not like it was a bad choice.
Let's hope we don't die.
Now we wait and see what exactly Carlos and Diana do.
Good plan.
If this plan doesn't work, then there are 2 outcomes that could happen. Either the 3 and C team die.
Or we're the ones executed.
Yep.
No. There's one more possibility.
Yeah?
It's a joke. Someone is definitely tricking us.
So it is you!
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the three of you.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like when we got it right, that's what happens.
They'll be able to regret the decision they made, as all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered.
Not if the plan works.
Pleasant dream.
If the plan works, nope, not the case. So I'm just gonna say this now because I have, of course, played Virtue's Last Reward. See, I really like Q. Q is definitely one of my favorite characters in this entire game. And there is something that from Virtue's Last Reward which does kind of spoil a little bit about Q, but I won't say what it is until we get to it. We's gonna vote! And we's gonna make the good vote! And hope that no one dies. Execution D! I know that this is a long first episode, I'm aware of that, but I kind of want to get through this first little segment here. I've decided to have, around, between an hour and a half videos for this series.
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
Well, that's ominous.
So, a moment when hate becomes calamity, huh?
More than likely, all of these messages are anagrams of some kind, similar to what happened in Virtue's Last Reward. But like I was saying, these episodes are going to be a little bit longer. I'm thinking between an hour and a half, just to get more content. Because, like I said, this is a big series, and with Virtue's Last Reward going almost 40 episodes, that's a lot. That's a lot at just 45 to 50 minutes. So if I increase that, fewer episodes, but more content. At least that's what I think. So, hope you enjoy it. If you don't like it, let me know, and maybe I'll be able to change that up. Thank you.
I wonder what that means.
Beats me.
Huh.
Maybe it's not supposed to have a meaning.
Huh?
Okay, Fi, you went from being really fucking smart to really fucking stupid. Because I remember Fi in the last game was like Batman. She could figure shit out. She was really smart. So far in this game, we have seen none of that intelligence, which really kind of bothers me.
It's an anagram.
Oh, never mind.
We reorganize the letters into another sentence.
Why do you think it's an anagram?
I've seen something like this before.
Yep. And do you know where? In the future times, because she was able to, shift back into the past. She was able to, jump, back into her past self, but she retained all of her memories, which is important.
In another place. Anyway, where's Sigma?
Sigma is examining the Force Quit box.
What are you looking at?
A box.
Thanks.
What kind of box?
The Force Quit
I'm
box.
looking into it because I don't know.
Looks like something's written on it.
Force Quit box.
That's interesting.
Indeed it
I
is.
see a keyboard on it too.
Use this keyboard to input a password and force something to stop. Is that what this means?
What does it stop?
Well, the obvious answer would be the game Zero is making us play.
Then we should try it.
Let us randomly type things in. Is it dick butt? No.
I shouldn't have thought it would be that easy.
Yes, dick butt is never the right answer.
I need a hint.
Maybe it says something on the underside.
Nope. Won't budge.
Is it heavy?
Wait, what?
Heavy doesn't even begin to cover it.
What?
Doubt it's made out of anything from Earth.
Well, you are getting up there, Sigma.
Wait a second. He said that the box is heavy. Okay, then that could mean there's something different in all three of the boxes. Because, that box he couldn't lift. He couldn't lift it up. but the one that Q had, Q was like shaking it like it was like weightless and everything. And the other three, like Team C with Carlos, Akane, and Junpei, they didn't even try to lift theirs, so we don't know how heavy theirs was. Yeah, but now they're gonna make some references back to the other game, just like they did in the first thing with Carlos with Team C.
What do you say? My body's still got it.
I'll just give it a try. You weren't lying.
See? I told you.
This is the map for Ward D, right?
Yep.
Looks like it.
And we can go wherever we want, so long as it's within this ward?
Yes, that's what Zero said.
Huh. You know, one big benefit that this game has that, Virtue's Last Reward did not have? An annoying mascot character. Seriously, fuck Zero the Third. Hello, healing room. Transporter room? Spaceship room, it looks like? Robot room. That reminds me of the Cockney Robot! The Cockney Robot from Virtue's Last Reward. Trash disposal room. Oh joy. So there are different rooms in each of the wards, which is interesting.
We've checked all the rooms from top to bottom, but...
You didn't find any exits?
Obviously. We are in a bomb shelter, after all. If there were several exits, it'd defeat the purpose it was built for.
Yeah.
So Zero told the truth.
Then opening the X door is the only way out. Mira! Eric! Can you hear me?
No.
Carlos! Akane! Tenmyoji!
There's no point.
They specifically go out of their way to call Junpei Tenmyoji. But that actually makes sense because this Sigma knows Junpei as Tenmyoji and not as Junpei, but he does know Akane as Akane. So actually that makes sense. And when I first played, I briefly wondered why he was calling Junpei Tenmyoji, but now it actually makes sense.
We wouldn't hear a drunk toga party at full volume on the other side.
A drunk toga party? Where did that come from?
We need 6 passwords to get this door to open, right?
Yeah, that X-Pass thing.
For every one person who dies, one password will be revealed.
Is that true, though?
Well, we'll find out.
Why don't you try dying once?
I politely but firmly refrain.
What about you, Diana?
Hey, no.
You know what's funny is that because they've died so many times in, like, different timelines, or quote-unquote died, like, you know, it's like, yeah, death isn't such a huge worry for them, but I do love, like, Phi and Sigma definitely have a bond. They definitely have this, connection to each other. A lot of the other characters don't have. So, yeah, and it's because, like, their witty banter is the same as it was in Virtue's Last Reward. It's very well done, but this time it's fully voiced, so we don't have my dulcet tones to voice Sigma, because they gave him a great voice actor in Matthew Mercer. Good job, Matthew Mercer, you're fantastic.
Figured.
May I ask you guys something?
What's up?
Okay.
Who do you think Zero is? Do you guys know who Zero is?
No, I haven't the foggiest.
Well, you're the...
But they called themselves Zero. At the very least, they know about what happened a year ago.
Yep.
What are you...
There's one more thing for sure. Think about it. Why was Zero's speech to us pre-recorded? There's got to be a very big reason why things can't be in real time. There are 2 possibilities. They've already bit the bullet, Or
Zero is among us.
Ooh. And that's the thing, is that in all the games so far, Zero has been among them. In 999, it was Akane. In the second game, it was Sigma. He just didn't know it because he was in his body from the future, so he wouldn't know that. So yeah, it's so interesting. And maybe Zero is among the people in this game. I guess you're just gonna have to wait to find out. Ha ha!
Do you think someone will come help us?
Like who?
Maybe the decom experiment staff?
sorry, but that's pretty unlikely.
Yeah.
Remember? The staff stationed in DCOM can't communicate with us right now. The simulation is attempting to stay true to an actual Mars mission.
It's at least 6 months between Earth and Mars. In that time period, Earth will have rotated halfway around the Sun. Which means...
by the time the spaceship reaches Mars, the Earth is behind it.
with the star in the way, we can't send a signal.
That's the lead-up. We've been doing experiments for the past 5 days.
Transmissions will re-establish on December 31st at 23:30, which leaves us with more than 10 hours.
There's no point in hoping for a rescue to come before then.
Pretty sure the DCOM staff won't notice any problems until that time.
Yeah, which they don't, because if you remember in Virtue's Last Reward, the DCOM staff, who we now know is the DCOM staff, were like, hey, the moon's all beautiful. Hey guys, why aren't you talking back? And then we heard that voice saying that like 6 billion people were going to die, and that's where we are right now. Basically, we are the cause of Radical 6, we just have to find where it comes from. And that's why we're gonna find out.
You guys are like siblings. You're totally in sync.
The way Sigma talks, he talks like an old man. Because he's just trapped in his younger body.
This may be somewhat rude of me to say, but the way you talk, Sigma, is, a little unusual.
Forgive him. The age of his mind and his body are completely different.
Oh, he mentioned that back at DCOM. That his consciousness had come back from the year 2074.
Yeah, wow.
That's correct. That's why I know what will happen in the future. I must have spent the past 5 days warning all of you. If nothing changes, mankind will be destroyed. Kane, Phi, and I infiltrated DCOM to stop all that from happening.
Phi? Is this true?
Well, would you believe me if I said that it was?
Then why are all of us trapped in this strange place? If you know the future, then you could have prevented it.
We had no idea what events went down inside the DCOM facility. Nor did we know anything about what's going to happen in this shelter.
Yep. Because your consciousnesses weren't there for it. They don't go back to your bodies in the future until, like, much, much later, I'm guessing.
I should have never listened to Rebecca.
Rebecca?
She's the head nurse at the hospital where I worked.
Oh.
Oh, right. You did say you were a nurse.
I joined the DCOM experiment because Rebecca suggested it to me. She told me that they were searching for a nurse willing to participate. Well, to be honest, there is another reason why I decided to join.
Oh, I guess we'll have to wait for that backstory later. What's up, bitches? I'm here.
Why is Gab here?
I think he came through the vent.
See anything?
No, it's too dark.
You're up, Phi.
You want me to go in there? It's clearly impossible.
You sure?
I won't repeat myself. My boobs are D's.
Pants are on fire.
It's true.
It seems to me they've gotten a full size larger than the last time you told me.
It's been 45 years. Growing is natural.
You were just sleeping.
Could I interrupt?
I get the reference they're making now. Fi went to sleep for 45 years. She went to sleep for 45 years and woke up in future times, and that's what they're talking about. Like, yeah, it's not 45 years. My boobs should be huge by now. That's not how that works, Fi. That's not how that works.
What is this?
Is that a coaster?
Something's written on it. Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team. And someone else wrote...
Q-Team, got it.
I get it. By spreading out the votes, they're suggesting we make it a tie.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Q-Team agreed.
I agree too.
Seems so.
I guess Gab passed through Ward C to Ward Q and ended up here. It'll work!
Oh, good.
Now none of the teams will have to die.
Hooray!
I wonder about that.
Yeah, there's naysayer Fi again.
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Oh, shit!
Damn, we don't have much time. We need to head over to the voting device.
Run! See, this game was much better about its transitions than Virtue's Last Reward.
What exactly did you mean earlier, Fi?
We only have 3 minutes! That was not the time to talk about this!
Do you mean that Q-Team is planning to betray us?
No, I doubt it. If that's what they intended, they didn't have to send Gab. They'd only have to decide to vote for D-Team.
Then you mean...
There's a chance that C-Team will betray us. Maybe they're saying they'll vote for D-Team, but actually vote for Q-Team.
Why would they do that?
To make us choose Q-Team. If you think it's a good idea to spread out the votes, then your choice is easy, right? I'm just saying. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
The deadline to vote is in 1 minute.
Vote, goddammit!
What should I do?
Vote!
The fact that Gab showed up means that we can assume Q-Team's voting for C-Team. So we have no choice but to choose Q-Team. Otherwise...
Our single vote could cause the death of all of C-Team.
Well, now this is a predicament, ain't it? Time to decide! We're gonna vote for Q-Team, and because we, like I said, which, wow, Diana with red eyes there looks absolutely terrifying, but pretty badass too, but we gonna vote for Q-Team. We gonna hang on to our humanity. Ain't that right, Diana?
Your vote has been accepted.
Hooray!
Well, that was a good choice.
Do you think it'll be okay?
I hope so.
So long as Gab's note was the truth.
All we could do was trust them.
I suppose.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate.
Yeah, this is all information we already know.
One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying.
Yeah, we're all good little doggies, ain't we?
Drug will not be injected
So that we can live with our decisions.
Those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made.
Yep.
As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
We is unconscious. I love how Sigma just like just falls onto his back. Just I'm down. And with that, we are going to be in a brand new... Oh, whoa, chainsaw! Whoa, bloody chainsaw! Not sure I want to do that one yet. There's this one. Oh, wow. That's a crossbow. That's a pod. Holy shit. There's a lot of stuff to do. That's a gun. That's a gun. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, that's the one I kind of wanted. Oh, there's this one. Okay, and there's this one, because let's check the flowchart now. Okay, so right now, the path we should be in is like this one here. All teams survived. Hooray! So all of our teams survived so far. No one voted bad for someone to die, which I assume leads to a lot of other endings. But we're gonna go off the ending where nobody dies first. So, yeah, which, yeah, we've already seen these. Yep. I believe that that's this one here. But we're gonna have to figure that out next time, because we are definitely all out of time. Whoo boy! Oh, I am having so much fun with this game. I know that I'm talking a lot less. I know that I'm talking a lot less in these episodes, but the thing is that I'm getting a lot of references I didn't get the first time I played. I'm also starting to understand things a lot better. And for me, this is a whole new adventure now that I have all this information, and you have this information with me. So, next time we are going to make our way through. We are going to see what happens now that no one is the dead, and we will find out what happened then. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Appreciate you joining me. Leave some comments down below to let me know what you're thinking. Hit that like button to let me know that you actually enjoyed it. Just let me know if you guys are having fun, because this has been a lot of fun for me, and already I've had to make some really interesting decisions. But a lot tougher decisions are coming up, so stay tuned for more, and until then, I will see you in the next one, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.